TikTok now allows us to upload our videos from our desktop with features that allow us to do a lot of editing and make a lot of choices for the uploads, including scheduling what we are doing. So if you go over to tiktok.com/creator-center/upload, this will take you to the place where you have the ability to upload this. Now you can see you have home, posts, your analytics, your key metrics, your content, your followers, and there's a place for feedback, but upload button is where you're going to want to drop in your video. You can go up to 10 minutes, less than 10 gigabytes, and less than 30 videos, meaning you have the ability to upload up to 30 all at one time and then put in your information. So we're just going to go ahead and drag in a video. It is going to start the upload process. Once you drag your video in, you do have access to a lot of different features. So you can edit your video here. You can also split it into multiple parts, meaning if you have a longer story, you can split it into part 1, part 2, part 3, without actually having to do a lot of the work yourself. You're able to then just split that. And then you can scroll down and you will have access to your caption. Now, if you had your file listed with a title, that will appear here. You can then delete that, edit that, add to it. You can add your @ mentions and your hashtags. You can use a cover, so you have the ability to drag this just like you do over in the app. If you have something that's going to be in the front, that will give you a title. Unfortunately, this time you are not able to add in one of those titles. So I do recommend that you have your text on your screen outside of the app. So have it directly inside of the editing platform you're using and export it with that, which is also really helpful for putting these videos on Instagram Reels and on YouTube Shorts so that you don't have to continually retype the captions that you're going to need inside of your videos. So you can slide it until you find the one that you are going to want. You are able to add things to playlists that you already have. You can also create a new playlist for this. You can set your who is able to watch this setting, so public, friends, or private. You can also decide if you want to allow comments, you want to allow people to duet it, you want to allow people to stitch it. You can turn it on and off depending on what you want. You can schedule your video, meaning you can go in and set the day and the time that you want that to go out. You also have the ability to disclose post content, meaning if you're doing a brand deal or sponsorships, you are able to then click that on and you can add in your brand. You can say that it's branded content so that it meets up with the terms of service of TikTok and with the FTC's requirements for branded content. So you're then able to put that information in there. And if you want, you can also run your copyright check, meaning they're going to check your video for potential copyright infringements on used sounds. If infringements are found, you can then edit the video before posting, meaning if you are using sounds, if you've got stuff in the background, if you want to make sure you're not going to get a strike against your account, run the copyright check in advance. By toggling that on, it will go through it. It will look for potential issues, things that have been flagged, and it will tell you yes or no, and then you can tweak from there. Once you're ready to go, you are then able to schedule or discard that if it's not something that you want. You can also change the video, so if you want something different, you can replace that or you can continue editing from there so that you have these scheduled and ready to go so that you don't have to deal with this on your app, on your phone. You don't have to constantly be doing little things with your thumbs as you're creating. So this is brand new. They have let us do some things from desktop before, but they're now expanding what they are doing. We are hoping for more features in the future, and we know that TikTok especially is constantly building toward expanding what they're doing in the desktop version. They are continually giving us access to new things here in our desktop. So follow along. We'll be breaking the news every time we have a new feature dropped inside of TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or the other social platforms to help you stay ahead of what you're doing so that your content creation is incredibly easy and stress-free without the overwhelm because your business is working on your behalf. You're creating content in under 5 minutes start to finish a day. And you're able to make this your most profitable year ever because your social media is working on your behalf. We'll see you in the upcoming episodes.